Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to address this high-level commemoration of the United Nations Day for South-South Cooperation. We thank the UN's Office for South-South Cooperation for its continued efforts to support South-South and triangular cooperation. We also align ourselves with the statements of the G77 and China, as well as the Africa Group. Since the dawn of a democratic South Africa in 1994, South-South cooperation has been a core pillar of our foreign policy. The deep injustice of a world in which billions in the developing world struggle to meet basic survival needs, whilst their counterparts in the developed world, by and large, enjoy lives unburdened by these struggles and the comforts, well-being, and opportunities of modern, prosperous society, is for us unjust and unacceptable. It is also deeply unsustainable, leading to waves of migration and other potentially destabilizing consequences. South Africa equates the fight for the socio-economic upliftment of peoples of the Global South with that of our own struggle against apartheid for freedom, justice, dignity, and equality of all South Africa's citizens. Much as we enjoy the steadfast support and solidarity of countries across the world in our struggle against apartheid, including importantly from countries of the Global South, we remain steadfast in our support for the upliftment of the peoples of the Global South. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we continue to witness the power of the South-South and triangular cooperation in successful initiatives across the world, tackling common development and other challenges. These provide important alternatives to traditional North-South development models and their associated challenges, whilst simultaneously strengthening the bonds of countries of the South. One important example is the IPSA alliance between India, Brazil, and South Africa, which has, through its IPSA funds, disbursed over $44 million since its inception, supporting 35 development projects in 31 countries, and making significant contributions to development projects in the Global South, in partner countries across Africa, Asia, Latin America, and the Arab states. We have also seen how countries of the Global South working together can exert pressure towards morally important goals for the Global South and indeed for humanity. The efforts of South Africa and India, with the strong support of countries of the Global South, to achieve a temporary waiver at the World Trade Organization on intellectual property barriers, to speed up manufacturing and ease access to life-saving products in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, is an important example. There are many other examples of important and successful South-South and triangular partnerships, including the wide-ranging important efforts of the G77 and China, the African Group, and other South-South groupings. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to mention three important areas that we believe should be a focus of our South-South and triangular partnership in the immediate term. The first area is with regard to global health, continuing our collective efforts to overcome COVID-19 and its socio-economic impact, but also to work together to prevent and prepare for future pandemics. Second, ensure South-South cooperation in our pursuit of achieving SDGs and ensuring that essential resources are allocated. This includes delivering on pledges made to developing countries in the areas of addressing climate change. Third, the Buenos Aires outcome document is essential for the implementation of the 2030 agenda. So is the North-South cooperation. South-South and triangular cooperation are complementary, not a substitute for this core pillar of development cooperation. Excellencies and ladies and gentlemen, in a world whose systems and structures remain deeply skewed in favor of the rich and powerful developed countries, who control the global mechanisms of power and resource allocation, the solidarity, partnership, and mutual support that South-South cooperation offers us in working to correct these imbalances and inequalities on behalf of the billions of citizens of the Global South is invaluable and critical. To borrow a military term, South-South and triangular cooperation are force multipliers. Together, we are stronger, more formidable, and can achieve more. I thank you.